Hey, Facebook. Excuse the loud noise in the background. But I want to say this. I want to say this. Sometimes, well, not sometimes, all the time, we have to learn to let go and for real, let God. We cannot allow trying to hold on to different stuff. And that's with anything. Because sometimes people will pick apart what I'm saying to fit their narrative. So that's with anything. You have to learn to let go and really let God, for real. Like, I joke around on the internet a lot, but you really have to learn to let go and let God and stop trying to hold on to people, places, things, and stuff that you have no control over. Sometimes situations happen and you have no choice but to move a certain way or to, I'm going to leave it at that. You have no choice but to move a certain way when stuff happens. When life happens, you have to adjust to the life that is happening. Simple. Like with natural disasters, with things that we cannot control. So at this age in my life, why stress on something that I have no control over? It's no way, it's no way that I'm going to stress about something that I have no control over. And sometimes we can do whatever we want to do. We could I'm not even gonna go down all of the different scenarios, but we can do whatever we can in our own power, and it don't work. And when we do everything in our power, meaning the faith that we have, let's say faith without works is dead. Whatever faith that we have, we trying to put everything into play with our own power, having faith that we can go and do something. We can do all we can. And there's stuff, like they say they have angels fighting on our behalf. Well, there's angels, I do believe, that will block certain things. Certain stuff that we thought that we wanted or that we thought that we needed. There's certain angels fighting on our behalf. And they can block it. Why? Because sometimes we think we know what is best for us. We think we know the perfect person to be with, the perfect place to be at. Whatever the case is. And we think that we know what's best for us. And then spirit redirect us somewhere else. Keeping us under the shadow of protection. The protection that we need. So at this point, at 36 years of my life, raising children, having a child that's almost grown, almost having a grown child. I've been on this journey for a long time. I've been on this journey for a very long time. Some has been on this journey longer than me. But as for me, being 36 years old and going through the stuff that I've been through, driving across America with a little bit of money and a baby, relocating, being homeless many times, because people only have, they think when they see my book or they think when they read my book, they think they got the whole story. A lot of stuff was kept secret for a reason. But I've been homeless many times. And sometimes people would think that they can put you in a certain situation and you can't overcome it. You can't get through it. So, and there's people, and I'm not even going to go all into the details and stuff, but there's people that desire to see you a certain way because they get an arousal, however the word is pronounced, out of seeing you struggle, or thinking that because you don't have a certain person or a certain place or a certain thing, whatever it is, some people get off on that, seeing somebody struggle. And that's how I confuse the enemy, because it don't matter what I'm going through. Weeping may endure for a night, but joy will come in the morning. I don't care what I've been through, because one thing I know is this life ain't nothing new under the sun. So whatever you going through in your life, somebody else has been through it. And you may be up at one point in your life, and then you may go down. And then guess what? You'll go up again. Keep living. Like the old folks used to tell me all the time, keep living. I've been through a lot of stuff. I make it look easy, but there's many times it's really, really, really been hard. And I'm the type of person, I really don't like to bother people. I really don't like to ask people for much, because I know other people have their own responsibilities. I know other people may be struggling, and if they not struggling, they have just enough for them and theirs, and that's it. So that's why I grew up being an adult, being a woman. I don't really like asking people for stuff. But a lot of people don't know I've been homeless about 4 or 5 times in my adulthood already. From moving across America to natural disasters. I've been homeless before. This ain't my first rodeo. And sometimes people would think because they know a situation, or they think they heard something, or they think they see something, they think that you're going to lose because you may be in a season of being down. You may not be at your best. And they got it all wrong. Because what I see is whenever it look like the ship is sinking, when it look like it's going down, oh, they just don't know. That's when I know spirit, God, whatever. Because a lot of people think that God ain't on your side because they see you like I was shaking a tail feather. Or they think because you got a bee in your hand, God ain't gonna work on your behalf. Or they see you cussing, you may cuss like a sailor. And they think God ain't a big God. They think that God show favoritism. Oh, but when a sink is shipping, when a ship is sinking, I know that's when God is really doing his master work. He really creating something in the lab. So this is just some wisdom clips. Tell y'all haters out there, if y'all might be struggling, you might not be struggling. You might have everything that you want. A car, a job, a wife, a husband, whatever. You may be doing the best of the best of the best. But you might only have enough for you and yours. Just know, tell your haters, I may not be where I want to be or have everything that I dream to have, but I'm going to be all right. I may not be able to be a lender like I desire to be, but I'm going to be all right because God knows my heart. Tell those haters that want to see you. Okay, now we're going to move to the people that's struggling. To the people that's struggling, that's really struggling down bad. Tell your haters, keep watching, haters, because I know y'all want to see me fall. I know y'all mad. Because let me tell y'all something. A hater don't care what you got. A hater don't care what you got. You can have a piece of car. A car that's, I'm telling you, got a piece of car. Ain't no good car. You only can drive around in the little town that you in. They'll be mad about that. They'll try to bust your tires on that. You can have a half of a man. They'll be mad about that. You can have a bootleg hairstyle or you can have a professional hairstyle. They'll be mad about that because a hater want to see you dead. And I just don't like to really just be like so raw and uncut. But a hater really don't want your presence to be on this earth. Because a hater feel like if you in the spotlight or if you thriving or if you trying to survive, you in their way. And this is how I know. Because I study these haters. This is how I know. They wait for a reaction to something. They try to react on what you do or how you doing it. And I've had haters all my life. I've had haters in my life for a very long time. I know how to deal with haters. And I know that a hater want to see me doing bad. Because a hater wants something to talk about. She got another baby daddy. She married again. She working at Popeyes. A hater want to see you down. So it can make them feel like they above. But deep down in their soul, they really corroded and corrupt. So that's exactly why no matter what I'm going through, no matter how I'm feeling, I'm going to always show up online. And if I feel like talking, I'm going to talk. Because I know that it makes them haters mad. That I'm not going to give up no matter what I'm going through. When I was in prison, I can count on one hand how many people wrote me. I can count on one hand how many people wrote me. And that didn't faze me. Because when I got out and I got on my business. And I did what I needed to do. And that's how I am out in this world. I'm going to do what I need to do. And if it's being at home, raising my kids, doing what I need to do, then that's what I'm going to do. And if a situation happened to where we got to move around, that's what we're going to do. Because like I said all that to say this. When all hell is breaking loose, that's when I don't know, we probably don't all have the same God. But my God come through for me. My spirit comes through for me. So for those that feel like they God is above the all, and they God is a God of favoritism is a God of the perfect, keep y'all guard, because I don't want it. But my God that crafted and created me and that loved me, that I know for a fact, the real deal, Holyfield, the God that I love, and the God that loved me, and the God that see me through my pain, through my anger, through everything. Let me stop making these facial expressions. And everything that I go through, the God that's been with me when I was traveling across the world with a little bitty baby. That same God that I've been carrying with me through all my shit. And I'm going to say it just like that. My God that loved me gonna see me through everything that I need to go through. Everything that I need to go through and that I've already been through, and whatever else that I may go through that's new, that ain't new under the sun, but I haven't experienced it yet. But there's a lot that I have experienced. But whatever comes that's new to me, that I have never experienced, but somebody else may have experienced, I know that my God that loved me, because if we all serve different gods, your God may not love me, but mine, I know mine love me. And I wouldn't give a darn who ain't by my side. Because I know that my God, and I got to make that clear, because everybody have a different relationship with their God. Sometimes it seems like we got the same God, but when stuff get real, we see that we don't have the same God. So you have to have a relationship with your God, and my God that loved me gonna see me through it all. And I'm not gonna let nobody else make me feel low because they God ain't accepting me. Because if their God ain't accepting me, I don't need their God, because I know mine love me. Mine gonna make a way out of no way. If I gotta go through homelessness, no child support, no help, divorced, walking, slipping, sliding, or whatever else I may be going through, I know mine love me, and ain't nobody gotta tell me nothing, because mine has showed up for me through all my hell and all my trials and all my tribulations. Mine has showed up for me. So that's why I'm going to keep believing in my God, because I know mine love me, and I'm going to keep saying that because I know my God loved me through all my hell, because my God want to see me do good. My God don't want me to fail. My God want me protected. 3 C-sections. My last one lost a significant amount of blood. My God kept me. My God kept my son. 3 C-sections. My God fighting while being pregnant. Fighting. My God kept us. So whenever stuff is getting messed up, people think they know how I operate, or operate, however the word is pronounced. People think they see something when they causing hell and causing strife. But that's when my God shows up. Or you thought I was going to leave her by her side, by the wayside. You thought I was going to leave her. You thought I wasn't going to make a way. You thought wasn't nobody going to pick her up. You thought I was going to leave her and them kids high and dry. You thought I was going to leave them homeless. And this is to all them haters. They thought I was going to get out of jail and God didn't make a way for me. They thought. So when stuff get to going crazy, when stuff get to happening in my life, that's when mine, it ain't gotta be y'all's. And I'm just saying it, this ain't for nobody in particular. I'm just saying, I'm just talking because I got to let y'all know, y'all got to have your own relationship with y'all God. And don't make nobody make you feel like that God ain't been working for you, whatever God you serve. Because I don't discriminate, because everybody God move different for them. So when stuff is going wrong in my life and stuff get all shaky and stuff getting anxiety, you feel like you don't know what to do, that's how I be feeling sometimes. That's when my God show up. Because the devil and the haters that I know want to see my life crumble, my children's life crumble, so they can have a good old laugh. They want to see my house fall apart. They want to see my cars fall apart. They want to see my children fall apart. They want to see anything that's attached to Anisha fall apart. When stuff get to shaky, that's when God is letting me know I'm finna come through, just like a tornado or a hurricane. That's when my God let me know, okay, it's getting unbearable for you. Well, I'm finna go ahead and shake stuff up, and I'm finna do something different. I'm finna move in a way that you ain't never seen before. I'm finna do something. I'm finna send somebody that you would never thought in a million years would have helped you. That's when my God shows up in my life. So don't get it twisted. Y'all may see me act a fool on the internet. Y'all may see me go off, but my faith is on 100, and it's going to stay on 100. Sometimes I do need to vent or whatever, but guess what? At the end of the day, my faith's still going to be on 100, and God is going to supply my God, and I'm going to keep reiterating it, because people like to pick and pick out what they want to, something to pick out what I'm saying so they can use it. But my God, and I'm very selfish with my God, because I know my God comes through for me every time. And don't nobody have to believe in my God, because it's mine. Mine. Like them little kids be saying when they don't want to share with their friends because it's theirs. I'm like that with my God. Can't nobody tell me nothing about my God, because I know my God is going to always make a way for me. It don't matter what my circumstance is. It don't matter what I'm going through. My God is going to come through for me. My God is going to teach me how to handle myself in certain situations. My God loves me, and I don't care what it look like, because guess what? What the devil try to use, my God is going to turn it around for my good. And it don't matter what you may think. You may think that it's working out for the enemy or the haters good, but it's really working out for my good, because my God knows every thought. My God made everything in me. My God knows every thought, every intention, every motive. My God created me. So I don't care if I'm misunderstood. Because if I'm misunderstood, it ain't meant for you to understand me. And with that being said, I'm finna close out on that.